Good evening and welcome again to La Bellísima Ciudad, the most beautiful city. I'm going to be continuing my short read on chapter 2 of this wonderful book. Please bear in mind that I'm going to continue these short reads until I finish this book. It's kind of long, but I enjoy short reads. So we're picking up with during the latter part of her vacation, Miss Roomfield took her, Alicia, to Walt Disney Amusement Park in Florida, where Alicia begged her mamita to take her on a gigantic roller coaster called the Tornado. But she had declined and told Alicia, I really think that special rides such as the Tornado are for older kids. Alicia responded by owing and pleading and begging her godmother to change her mind anyway. So she decided to finally take Alicia to see Guardians of the Galaxy to experience the horrors in an ancient castle called the Tower of Terror. Alicia spent hours watching the characters who were dressed up in weird costumes to play the part and resemble the actual characters from the movies. Wow! They even allowed me to take pictures with them and sign their autographs on pictured t-shirts. My favorite characters were Gamora and Groot. Perhaps the scariest time of my life was when Mamita and I visited and toured the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror ride. This was a gigantic castle converted or covered with all kinds of vines and flowers in the center of Walt Disney Amusement Park. As we entered the castle, it was dark and scary. We saw images of monsters and ghosts from the early Twilight Zone movie hosted by, what's his name, Mamita? Miss Roomfield hesitated briefly and replied, his name is Rod Sterling. It was funny how they showed an ancient castle haunted by monsters and ghosts from the Twilight Zone. I have never been so scared in all my life, replied Alicia, especially when we got on that dark, scary elevator, and on every floor that we stopped on, there was a spooky scene shown from the movie itself. Miss Roomfield told Alicia that the Twilight Zone movies were the first scariest movies that she had ever watched as a child. Alicia told her mamita that she never wanted to return to that castle because she believed that they were more appropriate for adults than children. I guess you're right, Alicia. Miss Roomfield repented by telling Alicia that as parents we should be more mindful about what our children are watching on television, and I will be more mindful of the places that I take you next time. That concludes this portion of Chapter 2 of La Bellísima Ciudad. I will continue next time, and I hope you join me as we go through these short reads until I finish this book. And until then, I'll see you the next time. So have a good night. Adios.